Dildo. Servus dir. Ja, genau.
Bis zum Kinn her. Ich suche den Englischen.
This is better now. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, we got a list with your numbers.
Sorry. Thank you.
You do some boxing or martial arts?
So Thai boxing.
Yeah? Ah, so you know elbows.
That's good for practice, good for condition, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, now?
You know, I haven't skated since I was about 12. Yeah. I got a. Do I get a stick?
That's right, yeah. Lucky guys! Lucky team today! Lucky guys!
Thank you very much.
Chewy!
Chewy. Booty. I'd just like to thank everyone in Horner. He's not wearing a box. Thanks, team. Whack, 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 whack. That's lucky team today. Lucky. Thank you very much. Booty. I'd just like to thank everyone for their hard dedication. It's been a tough off-season, 12 months of hard work, but it got us here, so thank you very much, everyone. Team Verstappen, great group of people. Besides the team man himself, Max, everyone else is really... Quack, 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 quack.
Well, it's a fun activity getting the drivers down to this elite training centre that Red Bull have, an unbelievable facility that is used to train, the ice hockey, elite and guys coming through. Obviously making use of the facilities. Max is a bit of a hidden talent on ice skates. Obviously he hasn't. It wasn't his first time today, but great to see the two drivers out there having a bit of fun and being able to visit this amazing facility. Do you know what? I've never even watched a game of ice hockey in its entirety, so I don't know the rules. I was making most of it up as I went along, but it was good to see the guys having quite a lot of fun out there. But it's very much the same ethos that is here at this elite training centre that has happened in Formula One, investing in young talent like Max and Daniel, and before them Sebastian Vettel, for example. And I think what Red Bull does by investing in youth and nurturing and developing talent in unbelievable facilities like they have here is second to no other company in the world. And I think it's a great testament to what Red Bull are doing. I think there's pressure at all Grand Prix. I mean, I think there's that slight additional weight of pressure, but there's an awful lot of support as well. There'll be a lot of Red Bull supporters in the crowd over the weekend, and a lot of home fans that they're turning out to come see the Red Bulls, in action. So I think that's a positive energy, and we'll be looking to use that, hopefully, in a good and productive way. Well, last year was almost a dream year. To finish second on the podium with Max was unbelievable. So I mean, if we could sneak a podium this year, would be, that would be amazing. Particularly as it's very much a power-dominated circuit. It's one of the most power-sensitive on the calendar. So ironically, it's one of our weaker ones. Yes, I think we are. I mean, he's been unlucky with the last couple of races, two separate, engine issues. Before that, there was an accident in Barcelona. So I think, hopefully we can put those behind us, turn the chapter, and he's due a bit of luck as well. And these things tend to balance themselves out during the course of a season.
And finally, back to the ice hockey. Of the two drivers, who's strong on the ice?
I think Max, you could see, was a natural. He's obviously done it before. Daniel was a little bit like Bambi on ice, but Australians in a fridge doesn't really work. But they had a lot of fun. They kept it pretty clean, and they're still in one piece, which is the main thing.
I've never played ice hockey before. I've ice skated probably twice when I was maybe 10 years old. We had an ice skating rink in Perth, and you just go. I think we went on like a school excursion once, but yeah. Haven't done it for probably the best part of 18 years, and never with a stick and a puck, but it was fun. I honestly really enjoyed it, and by the end when they blew the whistle, I was sweating, but I was sad they blew the whistle because I wanted to keep playing. It was good fun. The activity was fun. As you can see, I'm still dressed to impress with my ice hockey gear. It's actually, people say it's padding. It's not. It's just bulk. Austria is pretty physical. We got back-to-back races, so I've been putting work in the gym, put on 28 kilos of muscle. So for sure, the engineers have a bit of work to do to make the car lighter this weekend, but I think I said if you want to make the car lighter, just take fuel out of the car. Like, why fuel the car up? So, duh. So yeah, that's where we're at. I would rate myself not terrible, if that's a rating. Certainly not terrible. I don't want to say I was good, because I probably wasn't good, but I held my own. I could kind of skate at moderate speed. I could kind of hit the puck, so for my first time I felt like I stayed above water, or stayed above the ice. Enchanté. I honestly thought it was a great facility, had a lot of fun, and yeah, if I was an up-and-coming athlete, to have this as your home, so to speak, it would be a great place to get you working. I guess I've done Formula One now for a few years, and you understand the pressure of the sport and all that, so it kind of doesn't change when you get to different venues, if it's a home race or what. I kind of feel like the pressure then becomes motivation, and kind of just, I don't know, you see like so much support, particularly up here for Red Bull fans, that you kind of, it's when I say motivation, it's motivation to get them excited, get them cheering, and to try and get on that podium Sunday. And get the track filled, a sea full of people wearing Red Bull. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a really good run lately, and for me that's just motivation as well to keep it going, keep that run going, keep trying to score as many points as I can. And we don't really need much more motivation here as well. There's home of Red Bull, a lot of support, a lot of fans, and a lot of opportunities that come across this circuit. And the weather is always a challenge.
So yeah, it's been a great activity actually, like ice hockeying with all the media with it as well, and some pro players. I think as a Dutch guy, it's always good to be on the ice, so I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, I've played ice hockey before. I was playing it a bit more when I was 10 years old. Played it for a few months, and then as a Dutch guy, you do it more often, of course, afterwards. Yeah, it's great to be here actually. The whole academy looks impressive. The first time I'm here, but I would like to come back and play first of all a bit of football, and then when you're warm, you go on the ice rink. Yeah, of course, the last few races haven't been very positive, but I always try and stay positive, even though, it was a big disappointment the last few races. So we'll see. I just try to do my best, and that's the only thing I can do. At the moment, so I'm getting a new engine because the other one was finished. So we'll see. Hopefully that will cure all the issues. I try not to think about it too much. To be honest, there's not really like any added pressure. I always try to do the best I can, so I will do that again here. Yeah, it's always nice, of course, to score a podium on this track. It was the first time for Red Bull, and hopefully now we can make it a second time. Overall, what I enjoy is just the scenery, the food. It's always very good. The track is nice to drive. You have long straights, hard braking zones, and then some fast corners. So I think it's a good combination.